Hi there. Today I want to talk to you about making your own electrolyte drink because I want you to stay hydrated, but I want you to do it naturally, and I also want you to do it adding a lot of really good benefits for your body. And of course, those don't contain any dyes, any caramel colors, any words you can't pronounce, any chemicals. We're just going to do this all natural. Now, I have to tell you, I have made this video 2 times on the boat and I've scrapped them both times. And that's just because there's so much information, and I always get to edit and realize I forgot so many things that I wanted to tell you. I did take some notes today, so if you see me reading, because I don't want you to miss anything. And then sometimes they were just way too long, and people don't tend to watch them when they're too long. Now, what we're going to start off with here today is this is just my drink. This is what I make myself every day to drink. So the two main electrolytes that your body really needs is sodium and potassium. So sodium is an essential mineral that helps provide fluid balance in our body. So the sodium helps our cells and tissue absorb the water, and that is really important. Now, I'm not talking about sodium like those bottles of poison they call table salt. If you even have that in your house, I want you to just throw it away. You want nothing to do with that salt. So that is sodium chloride, and it is honestly poison. But you do have to have sodium. If you ever thought about when you go to the hospital, what they hook you up to a banana bag or a saline solution, because they've got to get the sodium and the potassium into your body. So the sodium is going to help you with your electrolyte balance, and it's also, believe it or not, if you have the correct amount of sodium, it's going to help regulate your blood pressure. So what I have done, and this is just what I make myself to drink. So I started with my orange. So now I've got my vitamin C, which we know how good vitamin C is. But oranges also have 2 different antioxidants in them. And they also have folate, which is a B vitamin, and that is crucial for cell growth. So this is also going to be good for your skin health, and it's going to help your blood sugar control. And next, this is my Soleil water. I did a separate little video on Soleil water, but this is how I'm getting my sodium. And I'm getting my sodium from my Redmond's Real Sea Salt. And with this, I get 60 plus trace minerals. So I'm getting my manganese, which is another electrolyte that I need. And I just do a teaspoon of that a day. You don't have to make the Soleil water. You can just do a pinch of your sea salt in here. I just like the Soleil water. I just think it makes it easier, and it's all dissolved. And I know that it is the right amount of sodium that I need. So the next crucial thing that our body needs is potassium. Now, potassium and sodium work together because your sodium helps your cells and tissues attract all that moisture, and then the potassium helps your tissues eliminate the sodium, but then hold on to the water. So that's how they work together. So that's why you need both the sodium and the potassium. Now, potassium is also crucial to our body. It's crucial for bone health, neurological health. It helps maintain a regular heartbeat. So potassium is not to be underestimated. Now, for me, I really like coconut water. And 1 cup of coconut water has 600 milligrams of potassium. And your body is supposed to get about 3,500 milligrams of potassium a day. So I like the coconut water. I like the way it tastes, and I know that I'm getting my potassium. And I'm just gonna top that with ice, and then I'm gonna top that off with some filtered water. And this is just in my drinking glass and just what I drink every day. So when I make myself something to drink, this is what it is. Now, next I want to talk to you about pineapple. Now, on the boat, I have a juicer, and I probably juice at least 2 pineapples a week. And the good thing about when you're juicing is you can use those cores too, so nothing goes to waste. Now, pineapple has something in it called bromelain, and bromelain has anti-inflammatory, and it reduces swelling and pain. And if you ever have surgery, you really want to eat fresh pineapple afterwards, because it will really help your tissues recuperate. So your pineapple has some vitamin C too. It has copper, which is good for your bone health. has B6, which is good for your brain health, and it's also good for your nervous system. But if you do not have a juicer, all you need is a blender, and we're just going to add our filtered water, and we're going to give this a whirl. Now you can do this with just any fruit. Billy likes it when I do it with grapes, for grape juice, whatever you want, whatever juice that you want. Now and then you just want to strain it. Now the problem with my Billy, actually with both of my Billies, is neither one of them like coconut water. They just do not like it. So I cannot get them to drink it. But I still want to make sure that Billy's getting his potassium. So how I do this with Billy's is if I know that he's not getting it in his food or other ways, then I do it with cream of tartar, and I just put a teaspoon of cream of tartar into his electrolyte drink. And 1 teaspoon of cream of tartar has 495 milligrams of sodium. So I just kind of keep these jugs like this in my refrigerator on the boat. And Billy just comes by and helps himself whenever he needs something to drink. And I'm just going to top that off with water. So you can just do something like this. Put it in your fridge. Kids, for you to come by and fill up your cup with. And of course you want to do your sodium. So again, you can do a pinch of salt in here. The vacuum was putting itself away. It was loud. Or you can put a couple teaspoons of your Soleil water in here. And now, here you go. Take this to the soccer field in your jug, and you have something that has a beautiful color. It's all natural. It's got your potassium, it's got your sodium, it's got your magnesium, your manganese, your copper. It's got all of those great things in there for you. In your refrigerator, beautifully done. So next I want to talk to you about the beautiful kiwi. If you can eat kiwis every day, they are so good for you. So kiwis have potassium. So you've got 200 milligrams of potassium in each kiwi. You got about 60 milligrams of vitamin C in each kiwi. They are great for your digestive health because they have a lot of fiber. They have great for your eye health. There's vitamin K, which helps control your blood sugar. They have polyphenols, which help fight free radicals, so they can help fight against cancer, and anti-inflammatory. There's so many things. So again, you can juice these, or you can just use your blender and give them a whirl in your blender. That's what I'm going to do here. Now, before I strain it, I just want to share with you that perhaps that you want to sweeten this up for maybe some kids that these drinks just aren't sweet enough for them. Just add some natural honey or some maple syrup and just sweeten it up a bit for them if they think it's maybe not sweet enough. Like the pineapple ones, to me, the orange is plenty sweet enough. But if you're trying to entice one of your children or grandchildren, you might want to sweeten it up. And then, of course, you want to strain it. So I kind of did this one so just to show you, you can do a big jug. Keep a big jug in your refrigerator, or make a big jug to, take to football or soccer, or pour that everywhere. Hold on. Now, depending on the preference, you can add some coconut water here and bump up that potassium level. And of course, we want to go for our sodium. So you can do your Soleil water. And because this is that's the thing about that, is it really comes out. Add a big pinch, probably like half a teaspoon of your salt, and top that with your filtered water into your fridge, into your cooler. Now, I granted you that it is not as pretty as something blue, but I'm also going to tell you, your body's going to appreciate it more. This kiwi is so good for you. And next, I want to talk to you two things. One, about pomegranate juice and how great pomegranate juice is. And two, honestly, economically, sometimes it's better to buy these powders than buy the fruits. But on the boat, because we don't always get to go to the grocery store, because space is limited. I buy a lot of my juice powdered like this. I even get coconut powdered for my coconut water because I might, these take up a lot of space, right? And then you have the trash. So I'm going to link the ones that I like you can get mango powder and all kinds of things. And so I really like the powders, and that's what we use a lot on the boat. So I wrote down my notes for pomegranate juice because I knew I would forget some things. All right, I had to resort to scissors to break into this thing. Now, I just want to tell you, this is 45 servings of pomegranate juice and $13. So, a lot goes a long way. So I'm just going to read this because I know I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to remember everything about the amazing pomegranate. So pomegranates are packed with antioxidants like polyphenols and ellagic acid. I know I'm saying that wrong. That helps protect cells from damage caused by free radicals, so that can help you protect you from the risk of cancer and heart disease. Improves your cognitive function for memory enhancement. Helps control your blood sugar. 1 cup pomegranate juice is 533 milligrams of potassium, vitamin K, copper, manganese, magnesium, B6, niacin. I mean, all of that in your pomegranates. So, and if you go buy pomegranate juice, most of them they're going to have sugar and stuff in them. So it's not something that it's expensive, and it's also going to have things where this is just nothing but pomegranate. And I'm going to add a little honey to that because it's going to be a little on the bitter side. And this is one thing that I want to tell you about your juice powders. And that is, you really want hot water, just a little bit of hot water. Otherwise, they don't mix as well. They kind of clump up if you just pour cold water in them. So I always like just to start with a little bit of hot water and shake that up, give that a mix up before I add my cold water. Now, we're going to have potassium and in here with the pomegranate juice. But again, if you wanted to add a little bit of your coconut water, you could. And see, now that mixes up so much nicer. And it helps with that honey too. And we're going to do, you know what? I got my spoon there dirty. So I'm just going to, at home I have my salt in a little dish, so it's not always like this. Sorry. All right, so we've got sodium, potassium, vitamin C, all the good stuff. And then top that with your filtered water. Add some coconut water if you want. And now you have another, and it's red with, and we didn't have to have red 40 or red 6. Now, I know that people are excited because the FDA finally banned red 6. But just let me tell you, that is not going to affect until 2027. So there's still 2 years of the red dye, and then we still have the red 40 to deal with. So aside from making an absolute mess here, which I think I have, I hope that I've helped you today. And, like I said, I made this video twice, but I got so mad when I sat in a cancer center with my mom and they said, buy her Gatorade so she stays hydrated. And I just thought, why is a cancer center promoting things that I don't think they should? So I was like, well, I'm going to try this again. Hopefully this one makes it through cutting. Hopefully that I have imparted with you some helpful information. Go to the website, read the article. I'm going to have more information about what all the different juices and all the different things do for your body, because I know I forgot things. But, I think they're pretty. I think they're tasty. And I think they're good for you. So stay hydrated, my friends, and hopefully you do it all naturally. Thanks for watching. I love you, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.